Frickin' hell. Let's take a second here and talk about what it is that cranky old mountain bikers are actually trying to say when they say that everyone should learn to ride on a hardtail. I mean, what is a hardtail except a full suspension bike whose back end is totally fine? What they're actually trying to dispense lesson-wise is that by riding lesser equipment, you can become a better rider, and that is true, but you have to know how to correct and detect what it is your clapped out equipment is telling you.
Your brakes are pooped. Your drivetrain is toast. Don't throw them away. They're your little cooked coach.
That's me. I just don't ride like a hack.
Clapped out equipment is actually your little cooked coach in disguise. You just have to know what to listen for. And if you do, you can level up from intermediate to advanced rider pretty quick. You see, coaching is about two things: detect and correct. Detect an area of performance that can be improved, and then correct those deficiencies with the athlete. In this case, that's you. I said it, you're an athlete. You let yourself have that. When you bump up against the symptoms of a roached piece of equipment, it's your little cooked coach telling you that it's detected something wrong with your technique. And now all you have to do is correct it.
As previously mentioned, do not ride like a hack. At first you'd think I was just complaining that I can't keep your chain on, but I'm actually offering you hundreds of dollars of free coaching with the only cost being my retirement.
We won't get into the details about how a cassette gets cooked or how it's different from your derailleur needing adjustment in terms of symptoms, but when you're trying to save money, maybe you want to go on vacation, or maybe you're starting a YouTube channel and trying to pay rent, please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Replacing a part of your drivetrain, especially the cassette, is a daunting and horrifying task. I mean, a GX cassette goes for like $350 to $400 Canadian these days if you can find one. Well, before you go through the process again of having to decide between rent and bike parts, let's take a closer listen to what our cooked coach cassette is really trying to tell us.
You go into a pedaling section like a punchy climb, and as you put the power down and shift, these teeth on this cassette can no longer hold on to your equally clapped out chain. And whoopsies.
And that right there, that moment is when your little cooked coach has detected something and is telling you about it. So now you just have to correct it. In this case, it's two things.
You gotta stop hand-fisting your shifts and run a higher cadence. You know, how fast you're spinning your pedals.
That's how to shift under load and the importance of spinning faster.
Please don't interrupt me. You know it really grinds my gears when you interrupt me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this gear unreliable so you can learn how to shift better. And while you gotta pedal faster, save brute force as a last stop. When a drivetrain is due, you can bash through your gear changes, so there's no problem. But not only is bashing through a gear change bad for your equipment, it makes you sound like a noob on the trail. And more importantly, it makes you slower. It means you're riding harder, not smarter. If your shift sounds like shit, you're losing speed. Quiet is smooth, and smooth is fast. Then if it sounds like that on a punchy climb with a worn-out cassette and chain, you're as cooked as it is.
Thank you very kindly. We'd like to carry on now with an original.
So, how do you take what it is your little coach is teaching you and correct it? Well, in this case, your cooked coach is teaching you more than just a basic shift. Like what you would do if your coach wasn't cooked and your gear was in good shape. Give a quarter to a half punch of the pedals or a boost. And in that moment when your momentum changes, you give it a thumb shift and your gear climbs right up your cassette. But this is no ordinary coach. This ugly duckling's been around the block a few times. So it's on some next level stuff. It wants you to soften up your pedal stroke. Basically, thumb shift first, then soften. Just ease back sleeve stack before you knock your big butt silly.
Just fade your power for a quarter stroke of your pedals at the same time as you shift. And while your cassette handles moving your chain from one gear to another, you then catch your new gear, and that's gonna put the torque down without skipping the chain on the climb and keep me happy.
When you're gassed out and have nothing left in the tank, it's more important than ever to make sure you're efficient and don't waste any energy. You know, when you're riding and you look down at your cassette and find out you've got one more gear to drop, at that point, being energy efficient, that's the most important thing. If you're looking to see if you have any easier gears left, you don't have energy to waste on a garbage shift, let alone dumping power into a boost of your pedals. You need another tactic. In this case, you gotta fade them, not punch them. There's a second part of this lesson that our coach is trying to teach us here, and that's that you need to be spinning faster.
Everybody wants to think they got Robert Forstman's legs and can push pedals in a way that proves their masculinity isn't a little fragile.
The bonus of that style is that if your chain and cassette are worn, it'll rapidly tattle on your crap technique. You see, that skip is detecting that you're applying too much torque at the pedals when you'd be better off having it come out of your rear wheel.
Even if you're not on a punchy climb and you're just spinning on a flat section, push too hard with a clapped out cassette and chain, and we're gonna skip gears, which again is robbing you of speed and possibly hurting yourself.
It's telling you that you need to be in a different gear and spinning faster.
Most beginner and intermediate riders, and even some advanced folk, make the mistake of pushing pedals harder rather than spinning faster. Spinning a lighter gear and not always mashing keeps your legs and drivetrain moving smoothly instead of burning strength by forcing each pedal stroke. That keeps the strength in your back pocket for when you need it. Like when you gotta pop the front end up over a root or something, or discover that what you thought was a roll is actually a drop, or even as per good shifting with a good drivetrain that you took care of. Give a hard pedal stroke for a boost and a smooth shift. This might be a little complicated for you, but try and remember this. A fast cadence could still leave room to add force, but maximum force leaves no room to add cadence.
That is some next level Zen stuff right there, which makes sense because the Cassette is one of the most expensive cooked coaches you'll find on your bike. So think of all the money you're not spending by riding those parts into the ground, and the hundreds of dollars of free coaching that you're getting by just listening to those little cooked coaches. I should probably do the hard line. I don't have Robert Forstman's legs, I know that.
You certainly don't, Captain Noodles.
But that's pretty manly, right?
Oh yeah, super manly. Your balls will be huge. You should buy a big truck next.
I can do that.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, and, if you haven't hit the button already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like this sort of thing. I mean, if you're still watching right now, you may really enjoy some of the other videos that is up on the channel. We're just gonna keep doing stretching. We got some more in this series coming up. You wait till you hear what my friend the Cable has got to say. Anyways, thanks for watching Pure Goof. We're just goofing around here. And, I get through these videos by the skin of my teeth sometimes. That's a cassette joke. Yeah, alright, I gotta stop talking. My voice is killing me here.